Now, Combs did not do this all on his own.
Call Mom Dukes.
Hi.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating.
Diddy's world is on the brink of collapse, and it looks like his mom might be caught in the fallout. Sources say she's getting tangled up in his legal troubles, and the allegations are pretty wild. While she initially stood by him as lawsuits piled up, it seems she might be worried about her own actions being exposed. Insiders claim that Diddy's mom was actually pulling the strings behind the scenes. As for how all this drama surfaced, it appears Kim Porter's family leaked some explosive information to the feds. Now, it seems both mother and son could be facing serious legal consequences, possibly sharing a prison jumpsuit.
To get into that, but you can look it up. And
Kim Porter's family is still fighting for justice after her questionable passing. They've long been skeptical of the official narrative surrounding her death, and Diddy's recent arrest has reignited their concerns. They've always suspected that the pneumonia explanation was a cover-up. Interestingly, the first coroner noted the presence of toxins in Kim's system, but before anyone could dig deeper, he was fired and replaced. Now, multiple sources are suggesting that the feds are investigating whether her death was truly due to pneumonia or something far more sinister.
I'm sure a lot of people are asking about what's going on with it.
Things have been quiet for a while, but 2024 is shaping up to be a year of revelations. Diddy finally found himself in hot water, and when the feds step in, things get complicated. Reports indicate that the FBI has gained access to Kim's secret diary, which allegedly contains explosive claims about Diddy's mom orchestrating wild parties behind the scenes. There's been a lot of cover-up surrounding Kim's tragic passing, and the details just don't add up. Industry whistleblower Jaguar Wright has openly stated that Kim was poisoned, suggesting the entire scenario was staged to make it appear as if she passed away peacefully from pneumonia in her sleep.
Now, they're saying that she did pass away from an illness, and it is natural causes. Right now, though, we do see a lot of activity at the house.
Apparently, Diddy orchestrated the entire incident surrounding Kim's death. The story goes that he even provided the number for his own doctor, which raises serious suspicions about the medical oversight she was under. Adding to the intrigue, Kim's close friends, including Kimora Simmons and Quincy, have hinted that Diddy knows much more about what happened than he's admitting. Quincy expressed how devastated he was by Kim's passing and claimed she didn't just come down with pneumonia out of nowhere. He even shared a throwback photo with her, suggesting she was trying to convey something important before she died. As details about Diddy's troubling actions come to light, he later reached out to Quincy with a message urging him to come home, saying, "The door is wide open. You're safe here, son. I love you." In hindsight, those words take on a darker meaning, especially as we learn more about Diddy's alleged coercive behavior and his involvement in those scandalous parties.
the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs.
Al has remained quiet for a long time, but he's recently begun to speak out about everything surrounding Kim's death, subtly implicating Diddy. Shortly after he started sharing his thoughts, Al fell into a coma and came dangerously close to not making it. Guess who he was reportedly blaming for that situation? With increasing scrutiny from the feds, sources say Kim's loved ones are pushing to have the investigation into her death reopened. They claim to have new evidence that not only addresses Kim's passing, but also sheds light on Diddy's troubling behavior, including allegations that his own mother was involved in those wild parties.
I don't even want to get started if she was doing that. We're not doing that.
It seems that Diddy's mom might have been involved in a criminal ring that dates back even before his birth. One commenter pointed out that with his father in the streets and his mother's lifestyle, it's all part of an inherited legacy. Another user added that everything hidden eventually comes to light. To truly understand the chaos in Diddy's life, we need to look back to his childhood. His father, Melvin Coles, was knee-deep in shady dealings. When Diddy was just 3 years old, it's said that his dad got caught up in a bad situation and was ultimately taken out.
Just really a businessman. You got to really look at what he did back then.
After his father's death, Diddy's mom, Janice, dedicated herself to shielding her son from the street life that claimed his father. She moved Diddy and his sister out of Harlem, as Diddy recalled in an interview. Until I was 12, I lived in Harlem. Then we moved to Mount Vernon. That was Mom's way of getting us out of the inner city after my father was taken out. However, with his grandmother still in Harlem, he frequently went back and forth. Being a single parent isn't easy, and Janice often had to step into a fatherly role, teaching Diddy how to defend himself. In a revealing 2006 interview with Oprah, Diddy shared some startling revelations about his father. He discovered that his dad wasn't just any hustler. He was deeply involved in the drug trade. Diddy explained, "My mother tried to protect me. My father sold substances during his time. That was the way out of Harlem, either that or basketball. She was selective about the truths she shared with me." With all of Janice's sacrifices, one might expect Diddy to avoid street life, especially after she worked tirelessly to send him to a prestigious Catholic school. But surprisingly, Diddy found himself drawn to some shady circles even back in his school days.
But it's a blessing. It's a blessing to the point where I've been really maturing over the last...
Janice can't escape the disturbing rumors surrounding her relationship with Diddy. Sources suggest that her influence plays a major role in his troubling behavior, alleging that she introduced him to intimate activities at a very young age, which may have contributed to the man he has become. Recent footage of Diddy and Janice has been circulating on social media, and many find their interactions unsettling, particularly when the camera captures Janice's white nail polish. Viewers have commented that kissing a grown man on the lips crosses a significant line. Some sharp-eyed fans noted that her white nails could hint at deeper issues. According to Cassie's allegations in her lawsuit, Diddy required her to wear white polish as a sign of submission, which contrasted with the skin tones of the black men he hired for intimate encounters. This raises concerns that Diddy might have adopted this troubling preference from his mother. Additionally, Diddy's mention of them both getting IV drips together has sparked further speculation. In the federal indictment papers, the feds revealed that Diddy and his alleged victims used IVs to recover after wild parties. This has led to growing fears that Mama Coles may have been involved in some disturbing behaviors alongside her son, suggesting that these issues have been ongoing for quite some time.
Out here moving and grooving. My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
It's unsettling to contemplate, but with all the rumors surrounding Diddy and his history of questionable activities, should we really be surprised? As we've seen in the news, nothing seems off limits for the music mogul. He's had various partners, and there are serious allegations about him corrupting young artists from a tender age. Some fans believe this disturbing behavior runs in the family, suggesting that Diddy's mom may have acted as a madam, orchestrating the wild parties behind the scenes. One commenter remarked, "What a great mother to keep the freak-offs going strong, disgusting, and shameful." Another user stated, "Diddy's mama created a monster, but he still deserves his punishment." The saga of Diddy's shady actions promises to reveal even more shocking details in the future. It raises questions about who has been enabling him to traumatize the industry for so long. What do you think? Are these freak-offs a family business? Should Diddy's mother be investigated? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos.